Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. I hope you all are doing amazing. Today I'm going to be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Alrighty, for my Capricorns, please. Alrighty, let's see. So we have two cards here for you, Capricorn. The first one being the Lovers card. Okay. So definitely at a crossroads right now. This could be your energy. It could be your person's, of course. But either way, I feel like there's a decision at hand, okay? Either left or right. Should we invest in this? Should we not? Is there going to be progress? That sort of thing. But I just see a decision being made here, or this is what you have clicked on this reading for. Maybe there's a decision at hand, but you're having trouble, making the decision because you feel like you don't understand all areas of what's going on in this bond. For others of you, it could just be that in the past, the lack of decision is what led to some sort of confusion or put the both of you in a gray period. Okay, interestingly enough, your second card is Pathway. Capricorn, it's very interesting. Your first two cards kind of go hand in hand here. It's almost like picking which path to go in. Like the decision is, do we want to do this or do we want to do that? Of course, like the options can vary, but it's about narrowing down what it is that you want to do. Here's what I will say. One decision may be to, I don't want to say completely return to the past, but it may have some sort of repetitive pattern here. The second path, I see it to be something that's more transformative, something that's bringing you some sort of change here, because I do see the butterflies in the Pathway card. So maybe some of you are deciding between, do you want to give this bond another chance? Do you want to, forgive this person and move forward with them? And others of you may be and you're deciding between that option A or option B, which is, do I want to just let go of this? Do I want to, cut the cords and kind of just move forward and follow another path here, which will bring you some sort of change. Path B, it may feel very different for you guys. You may not be sure if this is what you want to do, but I do see that it is going to bring you positive change. So how I see it is maybe, at first it's going to feel a bit rocky, or it's going to feel very new, but it seems to be for your highest good. Okay. So your third card here is family room. So for many of you, it could be discussions pertaining to family. Maybe you are in some sort of family dynamic with this person. But what's interesting about this card is, although it talks about, discussions about family, or it says family room, there's no one there. So there could be this emotion of feeling empty or some sort of void here. I do feel like there can be a party who's either going to their direct family or extended family for some sort of advice. And this advice could be pertaining to collaboration, because 21 reduces to 3. So it talks about coming forward and coming to some sort of mutual agreement here, Capricorn. So again, there could have been a disagreement, something could, or even like a misunderstanding that your person wants to now solve here. All right. Let's see. Very interesting. So again, a decision to be made. I feel like this spread is going to be very repetitive, guys. I do feel like the main thing both of you are focused on is a decision at hand, okay? Six of Cups, pretty much what I said, guys. Six of Cups talks about returning to the past, feeling nostalgic, missing the past, that sort of thing. So you're making the decision, between returning to the past or moving forward. Very simple here. Now, because the decision card has come up twice, I do feel like for many of you, you're not sure if your person is going to be stern in a decision that they make. Maybe you feel like your person is, taking a while to make a decision, but also for those of you that feel like your person has made a decision, maybe you feel like you're not sure that they're standing firm on what they say, is what I'm picking up on. Okay. But here's how I see it, Capricorn. I feel like when you think about the situation, it's almost like if I return to the past, are the things that occurred in the past going to repeat themselves? If I want to move forward, am I ready for the change? It's like maybe you want some sort of change, but you don't want to invite something sooner than you're ready for it. That sort of thing is what I'm picking up on. Of course, some of you can be involved with a Gemini or a fellow water sign, which would be Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But, in original tarot, guys, the Six of Cups talks about a doubtful energy surrounding that nostalgic energy. So what does that mean, right? It's almost like, Capricorn, even if you're deriving some sort of comfort from this connection, even if you're deriving some sort of comfort from the past, you may know that it's the right thing to move on, or you don't feel like you have hope in things working out for the long haul pertaining to this connection. Just keep in mind, energies are fluid, guys, so that could just be maybe how you feel right now. Okay. Yeah, very interesting. Karma and dharma needing to, I feel like your person wants to do something different. They want to show up as someone different here, okay? They feel like they have something to prove to you, right? With the Page of Wands, it talks about a new beginning. It talks about someone who is wanting to start something new because they're driven by passion. But how I see it here, Capricorn, is that it's going to require your person to do something different, which, because it's in the upright, I do see that there's a possibility you might be shocked at what your person does. This could be a card of leaving your comfort zone. So whatever that may mean to your connection is definitely going to vary because it's a general read. So for some of you, it could be your person taking the lead. For others of you, it could be your person taking accountability for their actions instead of being avoidant. Either way, they feel like they need to do something different in order to create some sort of change here, and that's what they're going to do. This could also be like a phone call or a text message, from like a passionate state. So like maybe your person is letting you know their emotions or how much they miss you, or it's almost like a message that can prompt some sort of new beginning, or that's the hint that they're trying to put forward, if that makes sense. There could be an age gap here, guys. Okay, this could be a younger fire sign, or maybe someone who's older than you. That's a fire sign, or it could be children pertaining to the situation. It's almost like your person may feel like time is running out, because when you see your first two cards, it talks about indecision and maybe the inability to move forward because you're not sure if you want to go with A or B, right, which path you want to take. But with the second two cards that we've received here, so your third and fourth card, it talks about doing something different, building the courage to be like, you know what, if I want it bad enough, I need to do this, right? So it's like two polar opposites. And Capricorn, I feel like you're open for a conversation, but you're looking for the truth here. I don't feel like you're in a mood to sugarcoat or beat around the bush, is what I'm picking up on. Yep, another card of decision, guys. Two of Swords. So, and honestly, guys, with the Two of Swords, it's more like, it's kind kind of like a blindfolded energy. It's like not realizing things that are blatantly in front of you. Hence why I said your person feels like time is running out or you're losing patience, which may be the case. But if you're trying to make a firm decision or take practical effort, you have to understand all areas of or all angles of what's going on. And I feel like your person may be doing something just to do it. And what I mean by that is because they feel like they need to do something and doing something is better than nothing, which again some of you may agree with, but the thing is, what is that something going to be? That something can actually bring in more confusion, or you may feel like your person is not certain. The Two of Swords is like you could be hinting something to your person, right? Or maybe there is a specific reason as to why you guys are misunderstanding each other right now. This person is not seeing things from your perspective. They know that you want to fix things and they want to fix things, so they're doing something to fix it, but it's very impulsive is the best way for me to explain it. There's still a tad bit of confusion here with that Two of Swords, and I also feel like for many of you, this may be someone who feels or maybe they told you this, in the past where they felt that their hands were tied or they were unable to make a decision. But the Two of Swords doesn't necessarily mean that you're unable to make a decision. It's more of like a self-imposed prison. So it's the things that you tell yourself mentally, right? Because in original tarot, she kind of has her hands tied there, but she's able to free herself from that state of mind. So the point being is maybe this person was saying that they were powerless or they didn't know what to do to move things forward. And maybe now they're tired of that excuse here is what I see. Some of you may be involved with Leo, but what I see here is many of you feel like you're left in the dark about something, or like I said, you're just not sure of every single thing that's going on, or you're not sure that all angles are being understood right now, which in this case maybe you feel like you understand, what your person is going through or how they feel or how they may be feeling right now, but you feel like it's not reciprocated. Okay, I'm going to be very honest with you. Some of you don't feel like you would have a positive future with this person for the solely for the reason you feel like the past is going to repeat itself. You feel like the changes that your person said or say that they have made, they have not made. Like it's someone who's trying to prove to you that they're showing up as a different individual, but for some reason you don't trust it, Capricorn. That's what I see here. Still a tad bit of unpredictable energy surrounding this connection. And I feel like, again, what I said earlier, some of you are open to a conversation, but the only kind of conversation you're open to is a truthful one. I don't feel that for a generic example, like if this person were to come in and speak to you but just say something very impulsively, you probably wouldn't even reply. I don't think you would react because you wouldn't be impressed by it. Do you know what I mean? It's like you want to have just truthful conversation, a blunt conversation here, get things out on the table, and if that's not the outcome, I don't really see that you would want to invest your time in this connection. Because sometimes when you have the Sun in reverse, guys, it could be that you're questioning investing your time and energy into something because you're leaning more towards the outcome being negative than positive. Okay, let's see. So there's an energy of holding back but holding on, right? So the Four of Pentacles, it does talk about a mentality of lack or someone feeling like they don't have the resources to offer you what it is that you desire. And this is exactly why I said, Capricorn, if this person speaks to you or they're speaking to you right now, you may feel that they're saying a lot of things very impulsively, saying something to get a point across, but maybe you don't believe them, right? The Four of Pentacles is like, it's like someone who's holding back because they feel like they're not in a position to reveal everything that's going on. But at the same time, they're still holding on to the connection. And when I say holding on, it talks about like holding on to something for dear life. So, do I see that this person's having a hard time letting go? Do I see that they talk, they think about you and speak about you? Yes, I do see that. Do I see that they want to do something different? Yes, absolutely. But what I also see is that your person is in a very impulsive state. Right? And it's leading you to feel unpredictable. And of course, I can't tell you guys what to do. You guys have free will, but how I see it here is this person holding on, is that enough? Right, Capricorn, that's maybe the question that's crossing your mind right now. Is that enough? And if they do something different, am I willing to believe them? You know, that may be the very thing that you're thinking about, because with the energy being unpredictable, is the unpredictable energy going to, you know, out, like, it's almost like, okay, if you're waiting for this person to reach out or you're waiting for things to be solved here, is it going to be okay that there's still a bit of unpredictable energy attached there? Or do you want this person to get it done the correct way? Is how I see it. Two of Swords. I do feel like some of you are speaking to this person, or you will be in the near future, and it could, you know, be a love offer, or again, an expression of emotion, like I said. But for many of you, there's still going to be something that's confusing you, or something that you're not sure of. If it's not a particular thing, guys, it's the fact that you don't trust the situation, right? And you're going to know your situation better than I will. So keep that in mind, guys. So it could be either maybe there's something that was done that you don't, you know, agree with, or you genuinely just don't trust this person, and it's taking you a while to regain the trust here. Okay. And by the way, guys, the Ace of Cups doesn't always mean a love offer. It actually talks about the opportunity for a love offer. So whether your person will act on that or not seems to be a decision at hand as well, because that card is clarifying the Two of Swords. Okay. So, my wonderful Capricorns, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.